Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's the day we're going to be giving you a guide on Cruz. Hopefully you do like it. If so, like and subscribe as always. I'm going to do my best to tell you how to use Cruz, or how to use his Tailwind in the most productive way. I only use Cruz just for a laugh. I go around, try and melee as many people as I can. Just go and have fun with him. And that is the only way I use this character at all. But that doesn't mean that's the only way you can use him. There is a competitive way to use him. I'll give you tips and tricks on how I would say you can use him better and get improved with him, or what you should be doing with his Tailwind ability. I'm going to show you the talents, I'm going to show you the banners, I'm going to show you everything I possibly can do. So let's just get on with it. This is Cruz, and I'm going to go through the talents first of all. You might not agree with me, you can use any talents you want, but I'd use the fast hands, reload and weapon swap is 33% faster. I like this ability on a lot of characters. I like the rapid shields. Shields come back 20% sooner and recover 20% faster. But there's also different talents that you can use which are really good too. Evasive maneuver. All movement speeds increase by 50% for 5 seconds when your shields are broken. I like this one because you get that extra speed with the Tailwind, you run quicker. And I like this one too because it goes well with the Tailwind activation, the heal burst. Activating your ability heals you and nearby allies for 33% health. Let's move on to the banners. So this is the level 10 banner. This one is the level 25 and the final one at level 50. So now let's move on to the execution. This is the Copper America execution, unlocks at level 30. So let's have a look at it and then let's get on with the gameplay. Okay. Before we move any further, I didn't touch on stims about in the J video or the Tarek or the Holden or any previously, but I do advise everyone to run stims as much as possible. Stims are more important with Cruz than anybody, and this is my reasoning behind saying that. I have popped stims here and I have popped the Tailwind ability, and you can see the speed I am going now. This I am doing to help my teammates. My teammates are being pushed by another team. I can get behind them. I can do a bit of damage to assist, and then we'll drop that team. This is to flank teams, but this is what happens if you don't use stims and you use the Tailwind ability. I am currently running at my max speed with a Letty and a J in front of me. The reason the Letty is running equally as fast as me is because she's using the fidget perk. The fidget perk and the ability for the Tailwind run at the same speed, or a little bit faster one or the other. So let's have a look how to use the Tailwind. You should be using the Tailwind like this, making sure you're fully committed to get that down. Once you've used the Tailwind ability, you are so vulnerable. You need to make sure you're pushing in there and getting them kills. That you can use it in the opposite way for defense. I've got smashed, I've popped my Tailwind, and it is time for me to run. It is so important when you've activated the Tailwind not to stop and start. Because I see a lot of people picking stuff up or stopping or getting loot or doing that kind of stuff. As soon as you've activated that Tailwind ability, it's so important that you keep running. Because the Tailwind doesn't last for that long. It lasts for about 15 seconds. My teammate has done the best thing possible. I've run away from the team. He slid down, seeing I'm in trouble. My job there is to get back and help him, not just leave him to hang out and dry and get killed. Any sort of damage you do to him is a bonus for helping your teammates get the kill. So here again, I've used my ability to push a team. I just thought this guy were on his own. I didn't realise there's a car behind me. That's my own fault for not paying attention, really. My ability just runs out, but I did use the sliding momentum to get away while the Tailwind was still activated. So I did manage to get that double jump and disappear. Here again, this is probably not the best way at all to use a Tailwind. If I wasted it. Because Cruz is all about speed, getting out there, being his agility, and just not being in the way. He's also very good for getting away to revive teammates. We'll talk about that in just a second. So I've activated my Tailwind here. The only really reason I've activated, which is a total waste, is for the heal burst. I took a lot of damage. I didn't want to go down. I've activated it in more of a panic more than anything else. I've stood still. My ability is activated. It is absolute waste of the ability. In this occasion, it pays off. We managed to get the damage and get this team down. But my point is, if you can activate the Tailwind, use it to its full potential. So by holding off using your Tailwind ability, it will give you the position to keep your team alive. You will get out of there, you will get that speed, So try not to waste your tailwind. If you can use it to keep your team alive and get out of there, make sure you do it. It is so important. Cruz is the runner, so run. Here again to show off the ability between tailwind with stims and tailwind without stims. The guy in front of us doesn't have stims on, and I do. And you can see, I mean, other than I'm shooting him, you can see the speed difference between us both. I was catching up with him then, even though he's the same character as me. Never run out in the open with no cover, because you're fast, but you're not that fast, and you'll die.